Last time we spoke, you were celebrating in your dressing room at the T-Mobile Arena. How satisfied were you first time around, and how convinced you can go even better this time?
Well, it's always a good thing when you can win. That's always a plus. You got to be fully convinced in this business. If I wasn't 100% convinced, I shouldn't be standing before you guys right now. So we're going to get it done Saturday night. It's going to be a tough fight. I'm ready for it. I've prepared for these moments, not in the last 8 weeks, the past 23 years.
Did the debate, the controversy bother you when you went back to the drawing board with Virgil?
But, what?
The debate of the first fight, the controversy, the fact that many thought Kovalev had won?
There's many that thought Andre Ward won too. That's how you want to look at it. So there's been controversy and debates when I won by 10 rounds. So I get it, I don't get caught up in that stuff, man. Trust me, if I felt like I lost, you guys didn't have to look for me. I'll find you and I'll be the first to say, man, I tip my hat to him, and I didn't perform well. And I didn't perform my best, and we won. It was a close fight, but I earned the victory.
What will be different this time?
A better start for sure, and just all around, man. You're going to see a different guy, legs, selection of punches. I let him off the hook a lot in that first fight. Certain times I had him in position and didn't get off. I'm not happy about that. I can't let him off the hook this time. If I have him in position, I have him in a compromised position, I got to get off and let him know what time it is.
You mentioned
He says hi.
Tell him I said hello.
So we got the boxing questions for you.
What did you learn from your opponent from the first fight?
It's pretty much what I thought. He's a good fighter. He's not just a decent puncher. He's got skill. We knew that. By watching the tape, you don't win a championship and fight the level of competition that he's fought. He's fought pretty much the best of the best in the division, just like I did at super middleweight for a long time, defended his belt. So he's a really quality fighter. So it wasn't really anything that I wasn't expecting. A lot of people make a big deal about the knockdown. He just caught me with a good shot. It was a single shot, and that's my fault for being exposed and making that mistake. But other than that, it was nothing major.
And how did you prepare in your training for the rematch?
First and foremost, it starts in the mind. You got to make up your mind long before you start training what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do. When I look at the fight, and I tend to do this, I can pick my performance apart a lot. There's a lot of situations where I could have did a lot better. I think they got my best. They didn't. Just angles, punch selection, and just situations when I had him in a compromised position and didn't get off, and I let him off the hook. And I can't do that this time.
How's the fight going to play out Saturday night?
It's going to be a dominant performance, man. And it's going to be stands in this fight. He's going to fight. He's going to try to get his point across. I believe he means what he's saying. And it's my job to turn him away early and let him know I'm not happening.
Hey, Jay, you mentioned, it's just a follow-up, you mentioned don't be surprised if you stop him this time around. Where's that coming from? Why do you feel that this time around you will have the ability to be able and stop him this second time around?
The ability was there the first time around, but, I got to make it happen. I got to put myself in a position to make that happen. And if he gets careless, he can run into one shot and he can get in trouble. But for him to, there's a lot of ways to stop a guy. And, it's a succession of events. You got to take his mind first. You got to discourage him first. And then physically, that starts to take his toll. So those two combined, now he's got some tough decisions to make.